Welcome to RFI Insight's Financed Emission Database, where we provide top-down estimates of financed direct and indirect emissions across 11 emerging markets. Our aim is to fill a significant data gap in financed emissions, particularly in emerging markets where there is no standardized way of calculating and reporting greenhouse gas emissions. Our database provides consistent and comparable estimates, allowing financial sector stakeholders, banks, and climate risk enthusiasts to gain a better understanding of financed emissions and their interlinkers across different markets. By knowing how much a bank loan contributes to direct and indirect emissions, banks can better assess their climate risk concentrations, compare their performance with other banks, and analyze their trajectory and alignment with national targets. Direct emissions are emissions that are directly associated and produced by the activity of a sector, while indirect emissions are emissions coming from the demand of electricity, transportation, and waste by that sector. In our database, we use the term net emissions to refer to the amount of direct emissions produced by the sector minus the emissions that are demanded from it. And gross emissions are the total of direct emissions produced by the sector as well as that which it demands from other sectors. So how does our database work? We have created 3 levels of data to provide users with the most comprehensive information available. The first level is the country-level data, which provides a broad picture of where emissions are concentrated within one or multiple economies. You can compare the estimated direct or indirect emissions by choosing one or more countries on the Country-Level tab. The charts provide an overall picture, and the page ends with a breakdown of emissions across financial system. It's a great starting point that gives you a glimpse of which source of financing is responsible for the country's emissions. To dig deeper, you can go to the financial system level. This tab provides a breakdown of emissions concentration based on their sources of financing across sectors. A unique feature of our database is a comparative breakdown of emissions between Islamic and conventional financing across sectors. The third and most granular level of data we offer is the bank-level estimates. Once you select a country, you can filter the list to show conventional banks, Islamic banks, windows, or full-fledged banks. Once you select a bank, you can see their financing portfolio across sectors, followed by the emissions attributed to those financed sectors. There are charts that show side-by-side comparison of direct and indirect emissions across sectors, which makes it easier to notice the magnitude of change in emissions when indirect emissions are considered. Lastly, there is a chart that compares each bank's emissions concentration against the overall countrywide concentration. All the data in the database are downloadable. You can view and download all the charts as pictures in various formats, and you can also view the tables or the data points and extract them to Excel, all of which is meant to provide you with the flexibility to carry on further analysis with the data. Go ahead and look at the different data and insights that we provide. For more details on what you can do with our database, go to our website and check out the report we prepared that includes our key findings and various use cases to help guide you through examples of the analysis that you can carry out. If you have any questions, requests for additional data, or face any problem, do not hesitate to reach out to us through the Contact Us page, and our team will be right there to help. Thank you for visiting RFI Insights.